Iran and India have had good people-to-people relation. Tourism is the best symbol of people-to-people relation. Unfortunately, in the recent years, the knowledge and mutual knowledge of two countries and people has decreased, and the Indian do not know recent development about Iran, and also Iranian do not have information about the current situation and the advance and development of India. So we initiated this event to the stakeholders industry from both countries, Iran and India, to think together, to collaborate, to find ways of promotion of tourism. We are not insisting and aiming just attracting Indian tourists. We are insisting and aiming exchange of tourism. I, as ambassador of Iran, I try to attract Iranian tourists to India. It is one of my duty. And also at the same time, I try to attract Indian tourists. So Indian and Iranian have common heritage. They need to get familiar and they need to go travel to each other. Also, because we have facilitate and we have planned different facility for Indian. Recently we exempted Indian passport holders from visa. Also, we Indian went at the entrance to Iran or departure. They do not need to stamp the passport, and they do not have any concern regarding traveling to other countries. So these information are necessary to be shared with our Indian colleagues.
So you also mentioned about reactivation of the e-visa. So what do you say?
One of the main obstacle in the promotion and development of the tourism is visa. Unfortunately, Indian e-visa isn't active for Iranian after the COVID-19. We requested Indian authorities to activate this. The embassy of India in Tehran has outsourced issuance of visa to a travel agency. Travel agency has its own restriction, and it just can issue a few or a limited amount and figure of visa. We have asked authorities of India to activate. Of course, Indian embassy has recently asked 3 new travel agencies in Isfahan, Shiraz, and Mashhad for issuance of visa. But these are not enough. E-visa of Iran is active, and Indian from all parts of India can approach and apply for visa of Iran. But in Iran, we have, as same as India, more than 30 states or 30 provinces. They cannot apply for visa. They have to come to Tehran, they have to come to Isfahan, just 3 cities. And it is one of the difficulties which we hope that it will be activated.
So just last question, it is going to be 1 year since the conflict began. How do you think this war has impacted the tourist inflow, and what is the current situation on ground?
The current tension between Iran and Israel is not a new thing. More than 40 years we have tension. Of course, Israel has done something, and it is waiting for retaliation of Iran. And we will do our retaliation at its exact time when we have planned, and we will do it. But sometimes some travel advisory will issued by the concerning authorities, especially such as MEA of India. But unfortunately, it has sometimes affected the willingness of the Indian tourists to travel to Iran. But generally, not from India, but from all different countries, it did not has any effect and any influence on the number and initiative of tourism to come to Iran. We now are witnessing the increase of tourism from different countries, especially European countries. European countries are too cautious, but they are coming to Iran, and from here I invite Indian people to come to Iran to see Iran as it is. Unfortunately, the mass media, the mainstream media are with giving misinformation. They are misleading people, and they are making propaganda against Iran, and they are trying to manipulate the perception of Indian. We believe that Indian can easily travel to Iran by direct flight without any visa, just 3.5 hour flight, and also they can buy good souvenir from Iran.